Alright. I know it's been only a week for you, but for me it's been a couple of weeks. I've had a busy life as of late. And I'm looking forward to chilling. Playing some Mass Effect. And we can make fun of Andromeda because it sucks. And EA because there's always problems with EA's sign-in cheat stuff. There we go. I'm going to work very hard to keep this one to my actual half-hour goal, not, an hour like the previous all of the episodes have been. I do have an errand to run today, so I can't run too long. If I remember correctly, we should have gotten all of the scanning / boring exploration done in the previous episode. And now we should be hot to drop on our first planet. With our boots, not just launching probes. Until then, have a nice cup of tea. It's actually pretty nice looking. It is a pleasant view. However, since I said I was going to make fun of Mass Effect, because Andromeda sucks, that asteroid should be spinning. Nothing is stationary. And it would only look like this if we were orbiting relative to that spin, which probably wouldn't be possible due to the average asteroid's gravity and rotational rates. And if that was the case, then the stars in the background would be flying around like crazy. So, their science is wrong. Again. No, nothing to scan. Alright, yeah, we got a couple more things to scan, and then we can land on the planet and get our beautiful intro cutscene. Well, that's an interesting bowl of lava. What do we have here? Oh, it doesn't tell me. I have to scan it first. 0.6 AU. High pressure, high temperature. Tracks debris from the asteroid belt, multiple dust rings, lots of meteor impacts. Sorry. That sneeze took some work. Mining was difficult, even though it's rich in all these minerals, because of all the regular meteor impacts. So, why don't you throw it out in the comments? How's your week been? Mine was tiring and busy. Even though work was slow and boring, everything outside of work was not slow and, unfortunately, not boring. An anomaly has been detected.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Alright. Abandoned monitoring satellite. 50 Milky Way research points. Go back to the planet view. Oh, it's saved. No, nothing else. Why the satellite lost its link? I don't know. Let's go look at the solar system's Pluto equivalent.
picking up something.
more scanning. Exciting. 31.5 AU, 197 years. How do you have 3 atmosphere pressures, 3.5 atmosphere pressures, way out there? Oddly mild climate, yeah, given its orbital distance. That's what I just said. Like, how do you have atmosphere pressure way out there? Rich resources made it a candidate for mining. However, unexpectedly rugged terrain.
Probe away.
Oh, more metals.
Tracking a
Aluminum?
huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium. Okay. Ideal for lightweight construction and a variety of applications. Yeah, beryllium itself, not so much, but it's great to add to alloys like aluminum and steel. Now, we can go to Eos. Not Ios, Eos. It is way out there. Alright, so what are we dealing with here?
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the kit.
1.3 AU, 1.6 year orbital period, 1.9 atmosphere pressures, surface temperature 19 Celsius. It's a little hot. That's very high pressure. Desert world with significant resources, wrecked by deadly radiation contaminated storms, catalogued as non-viable after numerous attempts to settle. Signals detected similar to devices on Habitat 7. Well, after doing Habitat 7, we know how to deal with those devices. And that's pretty much what we're going to repeat for every planet for the duration of the game. So let's go for round 2. Okay, I get it. I guess the other
Suiting
weapons
up.
are still locked.
Ready, Freddy? Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What I'm curious is...
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die.
It's golden from all
Never
the
know
burned
how
sand.
that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
As I was going to say, before the cutscene interrupted us, I find it interesting how they tell us, temperature, atmospheric pressure, orbital period, orbital distance. They don't tell us gravity. How much is local gravity? If it's got a 1.93 atmosphere pressure, then it's probably got significantly higher gravity than Earth. Even if it's, the slightly further orbital distance means there will be slightly less atmospheric stripping due to proximity with its star. What is he doing with his eyebrows? Y'all see that, where he can't stop moving his eyebrows? Anyway. It's still going to be like 1.5. I'm just going to throwing something at the wall to make it stick. Guess 1.5 to 1 3/4 Earth's gravity, which I wonder how that would have health effects for long-term habitation. And B, they got their jump jets and their armor and stuff. You're gonna have to change things to compensate for that. If you've got targeting computers in all of your weapons, you're gonna have to completely use completely different algorithms for local gravity because it's heavier, so you're gonna drop faster. And are there sensors inside the weapons that can tell what that is, or do you have to manually put that in before you get in out of the get off the ship? Or You know, if you don't, is your gun just gonna miss all the time? Are they using that good old Kentucky windage? Anyway.
I've got the training, people, the tools. We can do this.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Like everyone else is already suited up, but he's not.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
About 14 months. It's about how long they've been stuck there.
Core is hot.
Shields holding,
Duh.
adjusting entry.
Because it's on.
We got this, right?
Through the thicker atmosphere, you are going to have greater friction heating. So if it's designed for Earth standard atmosphere re-entry, you're going to have greater heating forces
There. Set us down
from
in
a
this
thicker
nav.
atmosphere at the same speed. Granted, the thicker atmosphere is also going to be slowing you down faster. So you'll have more heating over a shorter amount of time. Meaning you're probably just going to explode.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on.
If we've got this greater atmospheric
They must
pressure,
have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home.
how have they already taken off their helmets? Alright. Let us... Yep, come on, guys. Let us have a look. Stuff's full. Ooh, here's a container. Loot. Portable rebreather. We probably need that.
Looks like salvage. New.
Apparently,
Days ago, no.
they don't.
Who else is here?
I have an idea. I bet we can get a cinematic shot.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We did.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
I did not mean to cut off whatever Cora was going to say. You're awfully walking on the edge there, Liam. Ah. I can get up here. What did that say? Oh. Anyway, it should be a nice cinematic view, right?
Really, Ryder?
Yeah, really. You know, for being this huge, expensive spaceship, this is an awfully close landing. All kinds of thrust you're going to be putting out, blowing up all kinds of dust. I mean, it was literally close enough you could just jump up onto it. niche. And, who's to say, if we are running heavier local gravity and thicker atmosphere, like, can your engines run in that? Your thrusters gonna work? I know I was talking about the jump jets. Nice. Toes off the edge, living on the edge. Solid. Let's go look in this building. This is isolated, so I can be like, yeah, this is clear. Nothing's over here. There. And jump off the wing up here. Anyway. Like, how do you know you're going to make enough thrust to deal with the heavier gravity and or thicker atmosphere? And how the different, thicker atmosphere is going to interact differently with your lifting surfaces. How do you know you're even going to be able to fly in it?
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal down.
Yep, there's big cables. This feels power generator related. Nothing up here, except another nice view. You'd have to come in awfully steep and hard to land here over that rock ledge cliff place, And, like, why would you even try and park there? Look how close he is to the rock. Like, this Solarian must be some insane pilot. I did not mean to fall that far. I guess they would just write it off as, Sam helped AI assistance. But that just feels like too much hand-waving. Maybe they're used to it because it's in the future, but I don't know if I would trust an AI. Alright, even if you've got a rough landing, let's say. And you survive. Alright, big deal. You're fine. But now your ship is wrecked. And this is the only ship. We're the only Pathfinder. There's no one coming to help us. Reckless landing.
Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a Pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Is it smarter to hide and hope? Or take a chance that might save this whole planet?
I remember when people used to talk like that. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Well, at least that guy's a decently well-written realist, How is this force field on, if the generators aren't?
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
See, I knew I needed to go up there.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
I realize, like, the engine, the core is back there. All the weight is back there, but this feels awfully long to be unsupported. Yeah, scanning the
Generator
thing.
interface possible. Location marked.
We've got company.
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
And they've got high ground. Can't sit here like this forever. Alright, apparently I don't remember how to give troops orders and they're maneuvering. I was just about to say I gotta maneuver. Get him, Cora. That was my bad. I was just pushing buttons because I don't remember which controls did what. I'm trying to open the power wheel thing so I can use my lightning powers. Because technicians get lightning powers. Why are they all the way over there? Alright. Game settings. Controls. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. No changes. But how? Key bindings. There we go. Thank you. F is melee, that's good. So I gotta hit buttons to activate powers. Okay, those are special weapons, I guess. Okay, Z and C. Not Q and E like it used to be. Z and C. Alright, let's get off the X. And they landed over there, so... so spongy. They're just tanking headshots.
Cora!
Alright, now they're both down. And it's just me. How do I switch shoulders? There you go, hit you with some adrenaline even though you got shot, you'll be fine. That guy just ate that grenade, like, scratched his armor, he doesn't care. It's alright. He's out in the open. I'm running low on bullets. Move up, buddy. Problem solved. Let's go find
They
Cora.
weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation,
She just
Pathfinder.
gets up again. I've used most of my ammo on, what, 4 or 5 guys? There we go, there's some ammo.
Repositioning.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
That's where you're wrong. May I recommend high explosives? It's not
You
that
took
cheap.
down all those cat... Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
You didn't take it? I thought you were here for salvage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
How much money do I have? 179. He's not playing around. Immediately reloads all weapons, recharges all powers, and temporarily boosts accuracy and damage reduction. How does it do that? Alright, I'm selling my salvage. That works. Now I have money. Oops. It's not what I want. No. Cool. Now I've got 1,700. Shotgun barrel. Just a barrel. Sorry, com link. Power up. And the game broke. Talking, and we don't know what he's saying.
Correct. Plus, I've located the
but he's
source of the
talking.
signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1.
Ooh.
The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
Here, here.
A warning.
Like,
Radiation
wouldn't you go and
levels
look
beyond the
before
perimeter of Site 1 are well above
You even had
acceptable
anything
limits.
about signals?
Cannot
Like, here's this
without
giant
additional
alien
protection.
building. Are we just not gonna
All the
go
more
look?
reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Clancy.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
I want to know why the colony, was built before there was a ship parked in the middle of it. So why'd they put the generator all the way up over here by itself? Is it dangerous? Does it need to be separated and isolated? Because you'd think that's an awfully important part of the colony effort that should be, I don't know, in the heart of the colony and protected? Or is whatever they're using to generate stuff, like, radioactive? Maybe it's gonna explode? Like, what's the deal?
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
I might be...
You might be what? Why does it keep cutting things off?
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This
Indeed.
tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
I'm gonna finish running around real quick. Finding all the other basic stuff here at the colony before we jump in the rover and leave. And I will save that jumping and leaving for the next episode. Biodisinfectant value is low. When you're colonizing alien planets, disinfectant is probably extremely important. Activating a power
The
relay.
research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can
Element 0 was good.
by gathering the required components.
How long can we hang out till the aliens show up again, Although, technically, I guess we're the aliens, right? Guess we can't get in there. What was the point of that, Cora? Go this way. Outpost Central Command.
Emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes.
I don't want to get too
Each
boring,
outpost
so
self-organizes and sets its own
I
protocol.
think I'm going to cut it here.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
And, what? Need to save. Can't save. I gotta get this thing finish landing.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code.
Hooray! Alright, now we can save. I'll see you in the next one. Party hardy.